When you're looking to buy an iPhone, the one thing you take a look at, which bumps up the price quite quickly, is the amount of storage. You have 256, 512 and 1 terabyte, but sometimes even that's not enough. Well, I have a product from a company called iRe5. Hey everyone, my name's Monty and welcome to Inside Wire. This case right here has storage built into it, and you can add an SD card from anything from 256 gig that I have here, all the way up to another terabyte. Let's have a quick look at what comes inside the box and what it looks like. So this looks like any other regular case that you would buy for your iPhone. So we have a USB port at the bottom just here, and we have all the fittings around it that you would normally expect. But where's the hidden storage that you ask? Well, that is right here on the back. So what we do is we can just pop this open right here, and we can pop an SD card right in there. And all the mechanicals and fixings are done all the way down here for this to be able to plug into your iPhone. If we take a look at this compared to another case right here, there's not much weight difference between the two. In fact, I would probably say this one right here is a little bit more heavier because it has a clip on the back, so it's a little bit more weighty. Inside you have a nice velvet finish, so it's not going to scratch or damage your phone. And the port right here is easy and flexible enough to pop in once you've gone ahead and connected your phone. So let me show you how to install the SD card. So how this works right here, as I mentioned, we take this little slot off just here, and we can go in and pop the SD card. So I have a 256 gig SD card right here. This is a V30 SanDisk. So it's not anything high end, but it's the one that has decent amount of speed on it. So we go ahead and pop this in right here, and you can hear that clicking just there, and you can go ahead and close that. What we can do then is pop the iPhone in, and let's show you how we do that. There you go, that's in. Right there you can see that you just pop your USB-C cable in and away you go. That's now ready to use. And it's like any other regular case. So it doesn't feel any heavier than anything that I have. And I now know I have an extra 250 gigs worth of storage. Now I see this being useful in a few different ways. And the first thing is within files. So if we take a look at the phone, you can see now in files that I have an untitled folder. And what that is actually the storage within here that's built in. It's called, the SD card is called Untitled. And let me show you a quick example of how that works. So if we go and grab a bunch of videos, we can go down to the bottom and we can save it in files. So you no longer need to keep it on your phone storage. You can keep it away, and we go back and browse. We can see the Untitled and click save. And you can now see it saving all of these to the SD card, which is great if you want to offload some storage from your iPhone. But the other good thing about this is the phone itself. So you can actually go into photo, go to video, and if we go up here now, change this to 4K at 60 frames per second, I can go on and turn on ProRes HDR, and I can get 18 minutes worth of playback. So if I just flip this over, this is now recording to the USB-C on here. So you can see that in the bottom corner of the phone as well. So if I show you just here, you can see that right there, that's recording. But this is now recorded about 10 seconds of this. And there you go, it's now thinking about it, it's going away, and it's going to go off and save it to the SD card. And now if we go back to files again, we can go into the DCIM folder, the Apple folder, and you can see that video that I've just recorded right here. And we can also go ahead and play this back, and you can hear the audio through it as well. If we go along now and look back at the physical case itself, we can see the buttons are very easy to press, so you don't have any issues with pressing the buttons. Some of the cases that you get can be a bit cumbersome when it comes to pressing the button, but this is fairly easy to press, and you can go ahead and it's quite easy, and you're not going to be pushing all the way down to use it. There is one thing I actually wish they included in this, and I think it's the only thing that probably lets it down, and I think it would have been a useful feature for a lot of things, is the pass-through on the USB-C. If we were actually able to plug in a USB-C into the back of this, so you could go ahead and charge and do some other things. Maybe there are some limitations that I don't know of that you're not able to do this, but that would be a really useful feature. Now with this case, there are a couple more features that I'm going to show you. The first one is the MagSafe functionality. So we can go ahead and connect that up, and you can see that has full MagSafe functionality, and we don't need to worry about this dropping off anywhere. And you can see there that that's now gone into standby mode. On the device, if you have it constantly plugged in, it's going to drain the battery that it's always connected and it's reading from the storage. So there's a button in here that it goes idle for after 2 minutes. And then you just need to press this button on the back just here. And there you go, you can see that's now gone live, and you can see the Untitled folder. So a really useful feature, knowing that your battery isn't going to get drained, and you can go ahead and turn it back on as and when you need it. This product is now available on Kickstarter, and that link is down in the description below. But before you go ahead and click that, I want to know what your thoughts are about this. Do you find this useful? Is this something that you would expand on your storage for something cheap and easy to get some additional storage on your phone? For me, it's great. I do a lot of video recording, so it's good to have that additional when you need to offload your data, or if you want to actually record ProRes footage. I hope you found this video useful. Remember, do like and subscribe. For now, this is Inside Wire, and I'll see you in the next one.